For those of you watching this, I just wanted to share that I've decided to join social media. I'm looking forward to sharing photos and videos and being more social and getting to know more people. I also can't wait to share each and every one of my meals. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Photos and explanations. No, never.
So Mr. Social Media, Joey Votto, kind enough during the middle of this game to be wearing an earpiece and a microphone and talking with us as Ozzie Albies steps in and is quickly behind 0-1. Joey, how are things going?
Wow. First of all, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful night here in Atlanta. You know, the pregame festivities were an absolute gem. Atlanta did it right. Atlanta did it right, but we're in the middle of a 3-1 ball game right now, and you know, playing defense just by itself is hard. Hitting just by itself is hard, but doing it with a microphone in my ear is foreign territory for me. So I'm excited about the new challenge.
You seem to be embracing of foreign territory, the whole social media thing, and I asked you, like, is it a midlife crisis? And you kindly said, every day is a midlife crisis.
Well, that's the hope. That's the hope. I actually, I've been considering getting a diamond tooth or a gold tooth, taking out one of my bicuspids and replacing it. So, you know, ask the fans what they think about that. I'm thinking about having a little bling in my mouth. You know, send out a poll there.
3-2 to Ozzie, and this one to center field. Senzel coming, and he can't get it. Short hops it, and Albies is aboard. All right, Joey, now you're going to have a runner on first, so I'll let you kind of describe what you're doing here with a man on first, how we're playing this whole thing.
You know, my first priority, especially being up 2 runs, is... I'm mic'd right now.
Are you?
Yeah. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody knows Ozzie.
Enjoy.
Yes, of course. You know, being up 2 runs, especially on the road, for me, it's always been important to make sure that I catch the ball. A missed throw from the pitcher, a missed throw from the catcher. I have to make sure I stay in front of it. So, you know, I don't prioritize the tag out or any sort of pickoff. I prioritize staying in front of the ball. We can't let Ozzie get to second or third base. And, you know, Tyler has a relatively predictable pickoff move, so I don't worry too much about that. But, you know, right now we're thinking about getting a double play. And, like I said, making sure we keep Ozzie away from second and especially third base with 1 out. No easy runs, no sac fly runs, no infield ground ball runs. So,
Joey, how difficult was that throw from Drury the last half inning?
It chased the runner, and you know, Drew did his best. It was a really tough play. It just chased the runner up the line. You know, sometimes on those ones you have to get behind the bag and catch it, or you try to get out front. You try to get out front and take the ball away from the runner, but because it chased him, I couldn't get to that spot.
Yeah.
And ended up hitting his back. A run scored, obviously.
This was the play. We're showing it. I know you can't see it. You're multitasking now, but you're not able to see a monitor.
Oh, I see it. I see it in my mind's eye. Eddie, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Todo lo más bien, mi amigo.
Muy bien.
Now, Joey, explain, because you're using a different bat with a different knob on it. How did you come about?
You know, at this stage of my career, the priority is for me to hit the ball as hard as possible, to be more difficult to defend. The shift is real, especially as a left-hand hitter that hits line drives on the right-hand side. You know, you can hit a ball very similar to the one I just hit, and Ozzie very nearly took it away. You know, you do that over and over, and you hit it softer, and all of a sudden these are outs as opposed to hits. So, you know, I've prioritized hitting the ball hard. I worked with a golf instructor a couple years ago, and he likened what I'm trying to do right now to the, and we've got the Masters going on, which is perfect, to a golfer. To the best golfers in the world are the longest drivers, and the players that get cut are the ones that are most accurate on the fairway. And I, for a bit, as we've got one out on a nice pitch from Tyler there. How you like that play-by-play? And
keep going.
Keep going.
We're not going to get in the way.
Yeah, I know, Carl. You're trying to work on your golf game right now. Forget baseball. Your ears are wide open. I can tell. Anyways, Carl, back to how we can improve your golf game.
Just hit it far, right?
Just hit it far, smash it, and that's what I'm trying to do on a baseball field. And that puck on the end is supposed to create more bat speed, per the people that fitted the bat for me at Marucci.
So I'm wondering, when the shift goes away next year, do you change that?
If I'm hitting the ball hard, hitting the ball through the gap and over the fence, and if I'm difficult to defend, that just ends up being doubly good if the shift goes away for someone like me, Bryce Harper, Matt Olson type of guy. These are the guys that get zinged by, I feel like get zinged by the shift. And like I said, hitting the ball through the infield will be a little bit easier if the shift goes away, especially with the pace of play. Woo, that's going to be a nice change.
Have you noticed the pace of play changed at all with pitch calm on your team?
This is game one, and I think they started using pinch calm at the very end of spring training. So I can't tell you. It's new for me.
Thank you, man.
Of course.
Next time you have a second, maybe you ask Ozzie about the gold tooth.
Or ask him how his neck is going. It looks like he's stretching it out.
Ozzie's not dealing with a midlife crisis like me. I'm asking you guys. You guys are past midlife crisis mode. Ozzie's a young buck.
Fair point.
Got nothing but a bright future. Hey, Ozzie, what do you think about me getting a diamond tooth?
Go for it.
Okay, there we go. Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Why not? Want to get it for real?
Yeah, why not?
Get it. Why not?
Okay, all right, there you go. There you go. Hey. Yeah, they told me to ask you. I said I wasn't going to ask you. You're much too young. I'm midlife crisis guy.
Go for it.
Okay.
You told me, Joey, before the game, like you can kind of see over the horizon to sort of the end here, and yet you're doing everything you can to prolong what you're doing, and you're so great at it still.
You see examples in other sports, what LeBron's doing in the NBA, what Tom Brady's doing in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers in the NFL. These guys are late 30s, 40s. I have to say, I feel excellent, and I feel strong, I feel healthy, and the game, I feel like I fit right in with the game currently. So as far as there being any sort of, eyes on retirement, I don't feel like I'm there yet. I'm having a good time. I love my teammates. I love wearing this uniform, and I love playing ball. I feel like I'm playing well still.
You are. Darno swings at a high one and misses. Just check out some of the numbers, and I'll go over them, and then I'll ask you what you're most proud of. But there's a very small group of players that have had the 300 average, the 400 OBP, and the 500 slug. So Ted Williams, Musial, Walker, Frank Thomas, Chipper, who's here tonight, Mike Trout currently. Most of them are Hall of Famers. With all due respect to all those names, like, what are you most proud of in Joey Votto's career with the Reds?
I was a little bit later starter. I was right before 24 years old when I got my call up, right at late 23. And I'm proud of how many games I've played. That's a priority for me, getting as many 162 games, 160 plus games in. It's a point of pride for me. As far as offensively, I love that I've adapted to the different versions of this game, and I've had stretches where I've excelled, which you know, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but you know, it takes consistent adaptation. You always have to accept a new challenge. You always have to accept change is inevitable. And you know, this game, it just does not stop coming at you. It is, you know, I'm talking right now, but you know, my heart is beating through my chest just because I know how every single moment counts. Every moment in this sport is challenging, and I don't take it for granted. So that's what I'm proud of.
Alex Dickerson ahead 2-0. So, you know, you surprised me a little bit earlier today because with the whole TikTok thing, you said when asked how flexibility is part of your game, you said you break dance.
I took some lessons. Shout out Frosty. I took some lessons in the off season. I do it like once or twice a week. And you know, I want to make sure I was in a good place defensively. Now that this DH is in both leagues, I just do not want to DH. You know, I want to play defense as long as I can. Some of my very favorite players of all time play defense throughout the rest of their career. And I think I can do that. But you have to stay in really, really good condition.
3-1.
All right, I'm going to play behind the runner, I think. Tyler, behind. And so right here in this situation, we let Ozzie get a little bit of a head start, but we can't let Mr. Dickerson hit a ball down the right field line for a double. Leading to Ozzie scoring on a double, so I have to stop the double here. Can I get a bit of space?
And this one laced to right field, and it is
good play, good play.
Track, Aquino.
Good play, really nice. All right, time to hit.
Do a little break. You get a little break dance on the walk off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I hit a homer, maybe.
Homer. Joey, thank you so much. You're unbelievable.
My pleasure.